We often depend on being able to take our children outside to burn that extra energy. Well, the seasons are changing, but that energy level is not. It's like on 5,000. It blows my mind the type of energy that Garrison has. It's like never ending. Never ending. Today's project is activity dice. This is ideal for children who are super active, seem to have endless energy, and can go on forever. Starting with your classic 20 by 30 foam board. You want it to be foam so it's a little bit more durable. We are going to cut this into 10 by 10. There's going to be 6 of them because we're making die. You'll need 2 of these for this project. Let's get them measured out. Let's mark out the center line. I really love using these clear rulers. I'm able to see exactly how to line this up to assure that I'm cutting out perfect 10 by 10. With all of our 10 by 10s marked out and ready to be cut, I'm getting ready to give you a super easy tip on how to cut through this thick foam board. So you're going to take your utility knife, simply stick it into the foam board, and you're going to cut just enough to give it a nice scoring. Once you have your first score in, so easy, right? With the fold we just created, we're going to take the same utility knife and cut right into that crease on the opposite side. Voila, our cardboard is cut in half. We're ready to get the rest of these 10 by 10s cut out. Same concept, guys. Follow your line, creating a score, fold, and then cut on the opposite side to make a super clean cut. So we have 2 stacks of our 10 by 10s. We have 6 in each stack. That means we have enough for 2 of our blocks. The first one is going to be our activities, and the second one is going to be the number of times they have to do that activity. So let's take a cue from a traditional die and color in our die. All of my 10 by 10s are numbered. Let's get this baby assembled. Pick your favorite duct tape. Place it on all of your sections where your 10 by 10s meet up. The cool thing about using duct tape is that it's flexible. It can easily fold. Repeat that on all of the corners. Once you get these first 4 connected, we're going to simply push this forward, bring in our final piece, and simply tape it right into place. Now let's finish taping. Super easy, right? These are activity die, so of course we have to put our actions on the die. I'm going to be using these pre-made felt letters that already have the stickers on the back, so it's all in one. Let's get these actions on there. We are all done with our activity, guys. Now, let's go put these to use. Summertime is officially here, and we have a ton of energy to burn. Today, I'm going to be showing you how to make an outside obstacle course with all items from the dollar store. We got to get started now. For the first part of our obstacle course, you're going to need a few solar garden lights, a couple of pool noodles, and duct tape. This way, we'll be able to make a tunnel for your little one to army crawl through. Let's get started. Now with this solar light, it comes in with a spike, and we're going to simply push it into the ground, remove the light, take a little duct tape to cover up the hole, just in case any of those pool noodles come off. Safety first. And they are good to go. For this next one, we're going to be using a dowel and 2 laundry baskets. If you thought the last activity was easy to put together, this one has it beat. Pool noodle, meat, plunger. This next one takes pool noodles and duct tape. You're not seeing double. We're going to make another one of these and turn it into target practice. All done. Now it's time to let Garrison put this to the test. Hey guys, today I have an amazing project that we're going to be doing. This is kind of nostalgic. You know, it's going to take you back to your childhood. One of my favorite things that I loved to play with when I was a kid is Play-Doh. The one thing I didn't like was my mom scooping it out of my mouth because I would eat it. So today we are going to be making Play-Doh with marshmallows. Yes, and what's good about that? One, I know what's in it, so I know that if my child does eat it, he's not gonna die. And two, it's super easy and fun to create, so let's get started. Here's what you're gonna need for this project. Marshmallows, 2 teaspoons of coconut oil, 3 tablespoons of cornstarch, and natural food coloring, because this is where all the creativity happens. Starting with 6 marshmallows in our microwave-safe bowl, 2 teaspoons of coconut oil. Next, we're gonna take our 3 tablespoons of cornstarch, dump it in there. Next, we're going to take our food color. This is the fun part. You can mix colors. It takes about 15 drops. I'm gonna go with blue. Give that a quick mix. Take it over to your microwave. Even though this seems like the perfect project for children, this part is for grown-ups only. We do not want any burnt fingers on our watch. Once it's completely mixed, I'm going to set it aside to let it cool. Once your marshmallow Play-Doh is cooled, you are now going to take remaining coconut oil, emulsify it in your hands. This is going to be like your barrier so it doesn't get sticky. Pull it up and mold it. With your marshmallow Play-Doh formed and ready to be played with, we're going to simply pull out a piece of parchment paper, set it down. Now we just need a few more colors. Color options are endless. All you have to do is grab your kids and have a ton of fun with your new marshmallow Play-Doh.
It smells marshmallow! Yum!
I am Jill, and this is my little best friend,
Maggie.
This is my daughter, Maggie, and she's really been liking science experiments. So, we thought we'd try a few out today and see if you liked them. Let's get started. We just have regular dish soap. And how old are you, Maggie?
4.
4. So maybe let's do 4 drops in there, okay? Next step. This is a job for Mommy. This is my hydrogen peroxide. And I'm gonna add half a cup to each. So I'm just gonna go ahead and pour 1 cup. But this is the whole reason we're wearing gloves and stuff. Very carefully. Let's see. All right, so you said you're gonna do stripes?
Mm-hmm.
What color food coloring do you want?
I'm gonna do pink and purple.
Pink and purple, that'll be beautiful. So to do stripes, I'm gonna let you do it. I'll hold it down, yep, and just squirt some to run down one side of the bottle. So we'll hold it steady. Okay, that's good. That's plenty for pink. So now we'll do purple on the other side, right? And we are not going to mix this together. Perfect. Mommy is gonna do, I'm gonna do blue.
I'll do this.
Sure. Go ahead and give me 5 drops in there. We're gonna make our magic potion. We're just gonna use yeast. I'm gonna empty 1 packet of yeast with 1/4 cup of very warm water. That's plenty. Okay, and we're gonna stir it. I'm gonna hold the funnel on the top. You're going to pour this in quickly, and then I'll pull the funnel out of the way. We're gonna see what happens, okay? So, hang on just a second. Let me get situated. Okay, pour it in quickly. Let's see what happens. Good job. Whoa! Ooh, look at that purple. And you can see it's steamy. It's very hot. You do not want to touch it until it's completely cooled off. That looks beautiful. That looks great. Look, it's still coming out. Look how pretty that looks.
That's the pink.
Yeah.
That's the pink.
Lots of pink and purple. Yours is beautiful. Okay. Woo! That's pretty, huh? That one shot high. So here's what makes it a science experiment. When we mixed that active yeast with the hydrogen peroxide, it made a reaction called a catalyst. Because the yeast acted as a catalyst, it quickly broke apart the oxygen from the peroxide. We saw that in the bubbles that formed. That's called an exothermic reaction. Oh, well, I lost my helper.
Hey guys, welcome back to HGTV Handmade with me, Marianne. So I think we could all use some stress relievers, right? So today I'm going to make 2 stress relievers with my personal favorite ingredient in life, glitter. For the first one, this glitter calming jar, here's what you'll need. Hot water, a glass jar, a skewer, extra fine glitter, glitter glue, and super glue. Okay, so first up, glitter calming jars. Okay, we're gonna start with some hot water. Fill your jar up and leave a couple of inches of room at the top. Next up, grab a bottle of glitter glue. We're gonna use the whole bottle, so pick a color that you like. Let's just squeeze that right into the jar of water. Okay, glitter glue is in our hot water, and I'm going to go ahead and stir that up with this skewer. It takes a little bit of time to get it all dissolved into the hot water, so be patient. We're gonna amp this baby up by adding some extra fine glitter to the mix. I'm using 2 different shades of purple. You wanna kind of eyeball how much to use. Typically use about 4 tablespoons. You know, you can really just add as much or as little as you want. I know what you guys may be thinking. Sure, this looks really cool and all, but what if someone comes along and opens it, then you have glitter glue everywhere? That's why we're going to glue the lid on. This is not my first rodeo. All right, we're all mixed up. Now we're going to glue the lid on. All right, so now grab your super glue. Do a nice bead of glue right around the top. Okay, now grab your lid. Don't get super glue on your fingers. Screw it on. Now you just want to let this cool completely before handling it. It's still pretty warm. Okay, so next time you feel stressed, make yourself a glitter jar. Give it a good shake, and then just relax and watch the glitter float down to the bottom. All right, but maybe the calming glitter jar just isn't doing it for you. Well, have no fear. I'm also going to show you how to make glittery slime. Here's what you'll need if you want to make it yourself. A bottle of clear glitter glue, a teaspoon, plastic spoon, borax, a bowl, a measuring cup, and warm water. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is squeeze an entire bottle of clear glitter glue into our bowl. You can use whatever color you want. Once you've done that, we're going to take some warm water, not boiling, and measure out 1 cup. And then into the warm water, we're going to stir 1 teaspoon of borax. Borax is really easy to find. It's usually in the cleaning aisle of your grocery store. It's very inexpensive. Okay, we're going to stir that in until it's completely dissolved. Once the borax is dissolved, we're going to just pour this right over the glitter glue. And now let that sit for 30 seconds. Okay, so here's why we use warm, not boiling water, because we're getting our hands right in there. And this is where the magic happens. I guess the borax kind of reacts with the glue and makes it solidify. This would be a great project to do with kids. In fact, my kids are gonna be super jealous that I'm making this without them. So kind of just start kneading the slime together until it really all starts to stick to itself. Now, as your slime sits in its container, it really will firm up and become more the consistency of like a stress ball. But when it's freshly made, it is delightfully goopy. Well guys, there you have it. 2 glittery stress relievers for all the anxious times in your life. I'll see y'all next time.